no clinic. But today is very different from that.
So health is one of the main priorities
Yeah.
in the Jame administration.
Yeah.
And that is why in this drawing on that corner we have the doctor administering
Yeah.
on the patient.
Yeah. Yeah, health is one of the most important role for we the Gambian people, and education. Revolution talk about education, this other one.
We also have the baobab tree.
Yeah. This baobab tree is an important, because what is important on the baobab tree? On the baobab tree is an abstract work where you can see human faces and the Gambian flag, and you can see somebody trying to cut cassava as a fruit. That is, which means Gambians, we have to come together really and support President Jammeh back to farmland. It's very important. It's food sufficiency.
So the baobab is, and the cassava and the Gambian flag are all sort of the way forward in food self-sufficiency.
Sufficiency, because it's something that is very important. Because without food sufficiency, we could only bounce or suffer ourselves. But the land is very fertile, and I think agriculture is the backbone for this nation, that we shouldn't forget about it. We have to support him. We have to follow his footsteps.
All right, finally we have the building.
Yeah.
We have a building there. Is it shelter for all? Is it the future Gambia, where we want to see massive buildings, move away from the Negi Kirinting and the Banku Bungo?
Okay, just to frame this thing quickly, I think so. As I tell you, the backbone of this nation, we have to do, we are farmers, we have to farm. In farming, there is money. Let us go back to China. Sorry, China was very poor. But today, China almost dominates the world market. They get this from their backbone. They have to farm well. And that today, they are well equipped in the world. So we as an Africans, when we are able to go back to farmland, especially with the Gambian, we come together and support Jammeh. Honestly speaking, I think the next stage, Gambia is more than Singapore, because we have the land. We have everything.
And from agriculture, the country will become blessed in all aspects.
Yeah.
Good buildings, good roads, infrastructure is high, agriculture is booming, the health of the people.
Yeah.
You have a problem now.
Yeah.
You want to send this to the president. How are you going to do that?
No,
don't make me your messenger, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I want to send it to the president. And the way I can do this thing, I think still now, you people have to help me out. Because in the sense that if I could meet people, I need to meet people. And these people I needed, maybe you may know some of them.
Well, I think people write letters to the president, don't they? You hear people writing the president, congratulating him.
Yes.
People, now, if I was going to advise you, I think you'll frame that.
Yes.
And address it in bold to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the Gambia.
Yes.
Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya A.J.J. Jammeh,
Yes.
State House, Banjul. Nobody will steal that. You remember when you wanted to give him $25, he wanted to charge you. Equally too, if you're sending him a present, no one will divert that present. I'm sure that could be done. You put your name, your address, and your telephone number. Maybe the president is so impressed that he wants to see Dragon, the guy who did this.
Yeah.
And
so, but what thing is my doubt? Because this thing, I just want it to be handed over before the 22nd July, which is very short.
Today is the 13th, where you have about roughly 9 and 3, 12. You have 9 days more.
Yeah, 9 days more. I do think maybe, if fatwa too, I can see the vice president much more easier, spoke to her.
And see whether it's possible.
Yes. Then from this detail we have so far, go through it, we seal everything, give it to the vice president. She can tender it more quicker. I think so.
We'll see what we can do. You're listening to the interview. My guest is Sheriff Dabo. He's a painter, sculptor, does tie and dye, he does batik. They call him Dragon, but what a small dragon here. Dragon, if we should continue, how do you see the work of an artist of your nature in this country? How is it? What are your challenges? What do you think you lack?
Okay. In this sector, I do think that what artists are lacking is not that much depending to the artists themselves. Because I learned so many things in Gambia. I used to go National Arts Council. I know Mr. Youth and others. Okay, I know Gambian artists, individuals. Okay, one thing I could advise people, especially my fellow artists, is that in any work you are doing, you have to do it with seriousness. In this seriousness, you have to combine, you join together, you share ideas, discuss development. So when you join together, the world is seeing you, and the world will one day join you. Then that is part of development.
What will you say has been your success?
That could be.
Have you succeeded in what you wanted to do? And what are some of the benchmarks of your success? What can you point to me and tell me, this is my success? I know that's successful, drawing the president and the vision behind it.
Yeah. My success is hardly to be commended by me in the sense where you are involved in money that comes as an obstacle that you have to deal with people. Okay. But on the prayers, I achieve what I want since I have the knowledge. The next stage, one day, as the world is open, things may happen again.
But I was also going to add that once you get recognized by the U.S. Embassy, you taught at the American school, you have the chance to exhibit among your fellow artists. I think that is gratifying. You see, artists don't make much money.
No.
You and I are poor people. You're a painter, I'm a broadcaster. We all share the same thing. We do these things because we love to do it. And if Allah blesses us along the way, Alhamdulillah is what we say at the end of the day.
Yes.
Finally, Dragon, it's 22nd July next door. It's not going to be big because we are going to be in the month of Ramadan. But since you want to send that to His Excellency the President, what other message would you like to send to him, plus the picture?
Yeah, the message I would like to send to him is that let him keep on doing his wishes as he promised the Gambian people as a nation, and let him continue to promote the Gambia and promote the African heritage as he's doing in Africa, worldwide. And may God bless him. May God guide him. May he God prolong his life for us in Gambia. May Allah do that. So I think this is something I can pray for him since he has a good wishes.
For the Gambian people?
For the Gambian people, African people, the entire world, in fact, I mean.
Dragon,
Yes.
Sheriff Dabo,
Yes.
it's been a pleasure to have you on the interview. I really cherish your time with me. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
That was my guest on the interview tonight. Very interesting character, Sheriff Dabo from Fuladu, Europe, Berikunda, and they call him the Dragon, but he doesn't blow too much fire. Join me back for the interview, another edition. Good night. Bye-bye.